real instruments that we will be using this rule to trade. Oh, and it already moved into position for an entry. Okay, so back to the proper instrument for trading. Now let me tell you my next trade. Firstly, I would have bought on this candle, okay, then sold on this candle. So I would have sold on this candle. Alright, so let's take note of that because this is very important. I would have bought on this candle following rule 1, and the buying there was for a reason, and I would have sold on this candle. I would have sold on this candle, still following rule 1. Okay, so now if I had sold there, it means that this very candle here, I will be selling on the next candle, obviously. Alright, so now no longer mistaken. I will be selling on the next candle, obviously. But for this one, I already sold, knowing that I lost $5 in the first candle. I lost $5 there, and here I gained. So let me see how much I gained. I sold on this candle. Okay, I gained $5 on this candle, so I'm even already. So next candle I will be selling as soon as it comes live. I sell. So let's wait for the next candle and let's see how it plays out. I've already told you what I'll be doing on the next candle because the rules give me ability to determine my action or my entry before the event plays out, and that's the Millionaire 3 rules at play. Alright, so next candle following my rule, and that rule which applies here is rule 1. So following rule 1, next candle I will be selling. So we are going to watch it out and see how it plays out in live market updates. And the instrument trading here, boom 1000 index, and I'm trading boom 1000 index using the breakthrough strategy and its Millionaire 3 rules. So boom 1000 index traded using the breakthrough strategy, and what follows, applying the Millionaire 3 rules. So the importance of the Millionaire 3 rules is that it helps you to anticipate the market and place an entry based on rules set, so that you trade like a robot without being emotional, without applying sentimental bias, without doing any extra technical analysis. Your entries are all based on a set of rules. So 3 rules known as the Millionaire 3 rules are all you follow and place your entries, and your entries determine the outcome of the trade for each day. So I'm in this market right now in a simulated mode, which means I am entering this market as if I am already in the market, even though I am not entering the market with opening and closing of real trades, I am entering the market following the rules, as to say these are what I was supposed to do if I was actually placing a bet. Okay, so this is what can be called markets forecasts. Entry, bias, determination. So I'm entering the market based on three rules, and these rules make me to trade like a robot because I don't have to think, I don't have to feel, I don't have to fear, I don't have to doubt, I don't have to worry, I don't have to become greedy. I just have to take my trades based on three rules, three simple rules. And these rules determine the outcome of trading each day. Now, they are called millionaire tree rules because they are priceless. They save you time of thinking about what the market could do or not do, and give you informed directional bias, and you have to trade the market with confidence. So no doubt, no second guessing, no worries, just straightforward thinking about how you are going to place your entries at the right time. So time is all that matters. And you see, you have to monitor the market like one who is babysitting a child or a newborn. And as soon as the baby is born, you have to nurture it. Okay, same with trading with the millionaire tree rules using the boom 1000 index breakthrough strategy. So let's see how it plays out. Okay, so next candle I will be selling. Like I said already, I'll be selling on the next candle. So let's wait for that and see what happens. You see, it takes patience, but there is no hard work here. Once you are ready to trade and you are ready there with your capital, all you have to do is wait for the entry to play out. Then you place your entries based on the millionaire tree rules. Millionaire tree rules, all that guide your entries. Okay, so like I said, my next entry will be a sell, and I'll be using the rule number one rather. I'll be using the rule number one, and right now I am on zero profit, zero loss. So the day has just begun, and so is trading just begun, and the rules are there to guide my entry. So let's see what plays out. Next entry will be in 2 minutes time, and I'm going to be placing an entry on market execution. So while you watch, you see how following the rules make trading easy, and you can do this even if it's your first time trading. Once you know the three rules, the millionaire three rules, you can trade even with your eyes closed. Once you know what you are watching for and why it is tenable. Okay, so in 1 minute time I will be entering the market again. In 1 minute time I will be entering the market again. did I say? My entry will be a sell, okay? Have that in mind. My entry will be a sell. And I already told you the rule I will be using. I will be using the rule number 1. Sell the market. Okay, so welcome back live. Right now, I have entered this market on a sell. I've entered this market on a sell at the price of 12205. So I'm selling the market right here. As this new candle is born, I have placed a sell 12205, and let's see how it plays out. Okay, I sell. Okay, so like I said earlier, I was going to sell. I already saw it that I was going to sell on this. Regardless of what plays out, I'm following the rule number 1. And by rule number 1, I know I have to sell here. And that is what I have just done. I have just placed a sell following rule number 1. And this candle is still a baby candle. So its outcome is still yet to be seen or determined. But I have followed my rule without thinking or worrying or doubting or fearing. I know that my rules are absolute and I have to trade like a robot. Follow the rule, and that is it. So I have placed a sell at price 12205, and that was placed on market execution following the Boom 1000 index breakthrough strategy, and also applying the Millionaire 3 rules. I have used the rule number 1 here to place a trade selling at 12205. Okay, so let's see what happens next. And I place my entry without having to think what could happen. I just have to place the entry because the rule says at this point sell, and that is what I have done, and I could tell that that was what I was going to do, okay, right before it was necessary to do so. Okay, so for illustration purpose, now if this sell in position I placed was placed on 10 lots using 10 standard lots, it means that at the current point I will be in $30 profits already. While I'm still holding my position to sell, I will be in $30 profit, and that's just the starting. While if I was using one standard lot, I will be in $3 profits, and I'm not bothered, I'm not shaken. So I already know that the rule is absolute, and as far as I'm playing by the rule, I have nothing to worry about. And this is what trading with the Boom 1000 index breakthrough strategy requires, following the Millionaire 3 rules. So right now I am seeing my entry making $40 profit. If I was using 10 standard lots, or making $4 profit if I was using one standard lot. So all the same, I told you I was going to sell. and I sold, and I am now in the market. Confident because I have the rules that I follow, and these rules are the Millionaire 3 rules. You can follow this rule blindly, trust the rule, and trade on. Nothing to worry. And with the rule, you feel confident as though you own the market, okay? So, as the trade plays out, the rule continues to require me to observe the market and observe the market without fear, without thinking of what could happen. So right now, $50 profit already counting if I'm using 10 standard lots, or $5 profits already counting if I'm using one standard lot. So if you understand what I'm saying, then you can imagine that this is just the beginning of the trading for the day, and I'm already making $50 profit, right? So what do you think will happen before the end of the day? So for all the Thomases out there who refuse to believe that there is a strategy you can use to turn a millionaire, okay, right now I'm doing you a live proof, okay? And this is by trading with the Millionaire 3 rules. So when you doubt that it's not possible, it's only because you have not come to do it yourself. So I'm doing it right now and I'm showing it to you so that you see. When I say it's possible, no, that is because I have done it. I am doing it. You can do it, okay? All right, so and I'm trading with confidence without thinking, what about, what if, no, what if, no, what about. It's just straightforward trade with the rule. All right, right now is $60 profit counting, and my position is already secure. So the rule requires that I take a certain kind of action here, and that is what I'm going to do to secure my position. And I'm going to, okay, so right now my position is already secure. On this very entry, I can no longer lose. Why I'm already accruing profits, I can no longer lose under any condition. Under any condition, I can no longer lose, okay? So let's ride on. I'm already making $60 profits if I'm trading with 10 standard lots. I told you in my previous video that you trade with the Millionaire 3 rules, this boom 1000 index, as if you are buying a stock option. And what do I mean? That you can trade it with all you've got, trade with half of your wealth, because the Millionaire 3 rules are so certain that when you are in profit, you are making it big. So you don't do guesswork here. You just trade because you know that the rules are absolute. And if the rules are absolute, it's just like the stock market, it's either it's going up or it's going down. And you take your decision once. Invest as much as you can acquire the unit of stocks for sale at its current price or its bid price. So when you bid, you buy a certain unit of stock and you hold for as long as it moves in favor of your entry bias. So that is just what you do. So if you have $10,000, divide it into 4 places or 4 portions and trade with $2,500 confidently, comfortably. Now if I was trading this with $2,500, it means that I'll be using 25 standard loss here, because I'm not thinking twice. What if? There is no what if here. All right. And if I was using 10 standard lots here, right now I'm already on $70 profit. So using 20 standard lots, right now I would have been on 100 and what? $40 profit, right? And that is how it goes. simple, straightforward trading without worrying about knowledge of technical analysis, without using any indicator on the chart, following the millionaire tree rules, and you can be as confident as anything. All right, so you can see the market is still going in favor of my entry. Buyers, I told you I was going to sell following rule number 1, and I sold without even thinking. No what if, no second guessing. The rules are absolute. All right, so making already how many dollars profit you can see here? How many dollars are we talking about? So I entered this market from the opening of the candle at 12205, right? And right now the price is at 12197. So how many dollars profit if I was using 10 standard lots here? That is already $70 profit on, yeah, $70 profit, and it's increasing. Okay, so right now I am not on loss here because I already protected my position. Okay, so right now all profit cancelled and no loss taken, but this trade is already over for me, and I'll be waiting for the next candle. Okay, so let's see what my rule says I'll do next. All right, I'm out without loss or profits. So all profits taken back or cancelled, which means I have to restart again. All right, so the rules keep me going, and let's see how it goes or how it plays out at last. All right, so which rule will I be using in the next 3 minutes? Okay, already out of the market here, and okay, that's rule 1 again. Is that so? Yeah, rule 1. Rule 1. All right. All right, so that's rule 1, and rule 1 says that I'm going to be selling on the next candle again. All right, so I'll be selling on the next candle when it opens. So right now, no profits, no loss, because the profit was cancelled out here. Now when the profit is cancelled, it implies that the market is not ready to give you the profit for the day. All you do is you try again on the next entry, and it continues. You can see it's exciting. You are not greedy, you are just trading, and trading by the rules. And you are not also stopping yourself out, because you have to trade until the market's odds are in your favor. You are not stopping yourself out. You are not cutting short your profit. You just follow the rules. As long as the rules keep you going, you keep trading. So first of all, for an average trader, you would have thought of, oh wow, I've made $70 profit here. What do I do? I have to take it and leave, right? Okay. But for the millionaire tree rules, using the breakthrough strategy, you don't leave until you are forced to leave. And that was what the market did here. The market forced us to leave. So at this point, we're left without profit or loss. So we'll be entering the market again following one of our rules, and that's the rule 1. And the rule permits that on the next candle I should sell. Okay, so the next candle is here and I'm selling again. All right, so like I told you I was going to sell, so right now I've placed a sell. New entry price, let's determine that. New entry price, I've just placed a sell right now. It's like repeating what I would have done before. So I've placed a sell right now at 1 2 2 1 3 1 2 2 1 3. I've placed a sell following rule number 1 again. 1 2 2 1 3. All right, so I've placed a sell again. 1 2 2 1 3. No profit yet, no loss yet, just trading by the rule. All right, so trading with the Millionaire 3 rules. I told you the rule says do this, and the rule is absolute. So when the rule says sell, I sell. When the rule says buy, I buy. Right now the rule says sell, and I'm selling. So you'll be wondering, what is this rule? What does it look at? What does it see? That is why you should enroll for the Boom 1000 Breakthrough Training course. For in this course, you are going to learn how the 3 rules are generated and how they are applied. You are going to know what the 3 rules state. You're going to know how to proceed with the rules, entering the market confidently and trading like a robot, and making sure you close every day on profits. So there is no second guessing, no doubt, no fear, no worry. You just trade the market like a robot without sentimental bias. You enter the market because the rule says enter at this point, and you exit because you are forced to leave. So no fear motivated exits. You have a certain trade plan determined by the Millionaire 3 rules. And as long as you follow these absolute rules, you are sure going to close the day on profit. Alright, so in this case, I am assuming I've already entered the market, since I have to anticipate my entry in advance of the birth of every new candle. So you don't say, okay, I'm seeing the market as it plays out before entering. Right now you can see that I'm actually anticipating the market and deciding my entry before the time for entry, but I have to enter on market execution because I have to follow the rule. Okay, so I told you that following the rule, and rule number 1 which applies here, I had to sell on the opening of this candle. So my selling price was 12213. So right now still selling and no loss yet. So you can see that the rule was able to see this move here before it happened. So what is this rule? Find out by enrolling for the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course. And you can find that on trade.maspacemore.com. Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course. Find that on trade.maspacemore.com. Learn the Millionaire 3 rules and how you can take trades like robots. Trade without sentimental bias. Trade because the absolute rule says you should trade with an entry bias that is absolute, predetermined, and you trade confidently without worrying about the outcome because the rule has already given you a guide. So that is a trading plan simplified by following a set of rules. Just 3 rules. Rules you can memorize and rules you can apply anytime you are in the market. And you can see it demands that you should be babysitting your trade when trading Boom 1000 Index. Babysit your trade so you don't just place the trade and go away. And it's fun anyway because you don't have to have this usual fear. Oh, I could lose. Oh no. Oh, why not leave now? Oh, I've made some profit. Let me live with what I've got. You don't trade with fear while trading with the Millionaire Tree rules. You don't trade with doubts or unrealistic expectations. You trade with confidence because the rule gives you a guide. So that is what we are doing right now. And no loss yet. This entry I took at 12213, and I am safe trading with confidence, and I'm about to protect my entry so much so that no matter what plays out, I will not be losing. Alright, so it's actually time to protect my entry, and it's already defined that on this very trade right now I cannot be losing again. So I can't be losing on this trade again. So my entry is already protected. No matter what happens, I won't be losing again. So just like what played out in this previous situation, my entry was already protected, so what played out I could not lose on what played out. So again, in this situation I cannot be losing. So trading following the rules, the Millionaire Tree rules. I traded this before it was even ready. I anticipated my entry bias and I said I was going to sell. So as soon as it opened following the rule, I had to sell at 12213. And right now my entry is fully protected, so I cannot be losing again no matter what happens on this very entry. So right now, using 10 standard lots, I should be making $50 already here. This one gave me about $70, but my rule does forbid me from just taking the profit and running away. My rule permits me to stay in the market for as long as my entry has not been altered. My entry bias has not been altered. So I'm trading following the Millionaire Tree rules, applying the Boom 1000 index breakthrough strategy. And I'm trading with confidence, trading like a robot, following a set of absolute rules. 3 rules, simple to learn, easy to memorize and apply, and make your money without stress, without the usual worry that comes with fear of the unknown. Oh, what if? What if? No what if in this case. Following the rule like a robot, no sentimental bias, everything based on the rule. So right now my entry is still running. The rule, following rule 1, asked me to sell and I sold. So the rules are the entry guide. The rules are the entry guide. So I sold without fear. Okay. And I'm still selling, still holding on to my position, and I'm already making $60 profit, but my rule forbids me from taking the profits until I am forced to exit. So right now there is no pressure forcing me to exit, so my entry will continue to run as it is. All right, so how much profit am I already making here? Is already $80 profit, as you can see, using 10 standard lots, $80 profit. using one standard lot, $8 profit, and I'm still holding on to my position at the original entry. 12213, that was my entry price, and I'm still holding my position. Following the rule says sell, and I sold. Now the rule already anticipated my entry, and I was not going to think about what if, what could. No what if, no what could, just place an entry based on what the rule says. So if you knew the Millionaire Tree rules, you were going to catch and crush boom 1000 index and make all the money in the world that is possible from the financial market. That is the importance of the Millionaire Tree rules, and this rule is valued at $1 million for ventures, investment houses, fund managers, hedge funds, and for you retail trader. This rule is currently priced very low so that you can access it and use it, but it's only reserved for the first 10,000 people to enroll for the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course. Only the first 10,000 people to enroll for this course will access it at this lowest price of 10,000 naira. So once the course is sold out, no further student or trader will access it at that price. The value of applying the Millionaire Tree rules is $1 million, and is reserved for hedge funds and other investments or institutional traders. So for you, a retail trader, you want to know the tree rules and how to apply them. You want to understand the market when trading Boom 1000 Index, then you need to enroll for the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course. Right now, it is undervalued, and you can only access it if you are among the first 10,000 people or traders or trainees to enroll for the course. So while you are watching me trade with the rule right now in a live market situation, this should confirm to you that this is possible to trade this market following a set of rules that already predetermine the entries, and you can comfortably place an entry without thinking or being afraid of what could happen. So right now you can see $100 profited already and still holding position. No loss came in so far, and my rule number one gave me the entry and I took it without any form of technical analysis, any use of technical indicators. There has been no sort of intervention right here. So clearly seen, the current entry is worth 10 pips already, and that is $100 when trading with 10 standard lots, or $10 when trading with one standard lot. So right now I'm in profit, as you can see, and my profit is already compounding in real time. I sold at 12213 following rule number one, and the market is going just right where it should go. So how do this rule see the market before time? What are these rules? How come no one is seeing them? Well, that is why it is now available for you to learn by enrolling in the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course. You can access the course right now on trade.maspacemore.com. Go find the course, enroll for it, and start learning. Learn and apply and earn with the Millionaire Tree rules when trading with the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough strategy. Alright, so you can see I'm still selling I'm still holding my initial position, so my sell is still running while the next candle is up. So still holding my position. Already in $5 profit guarantee. $5 profit guarantee already. And the rule says I do not exit, I do not take my profit unless I am forced to. And right now nothing is compelling me to exit. So still holding position and making $5 profits. Why? That's $5 profit already guaranteed, but the total profit already is now $11. Oh, already $12. Oh wow, that's $120 if I'm trading with 10 standard lots. And the day is just beginning. That's the most important thing here. So the day is just beginning. I'm already making profit. You can see how easy it is, okay? Already making profit. And I said this rule is absolute. Once it says buy, you don't think. You don't ask the rule, why should I buy here? The rule has already determined your entry for you, so it has solved one most important problem for you by thinking for you. You don't worry, you just follow the rule. And when it's time to lose, of course, you accept the loss because the rule was followed. So right now the rule is giving me profits, and as you can see, it's quite an interesting one. Trading without having to fear or doubt. So how was it that the rule could tell me exactly what to do that was right? I did it and I was right. You think this is just a guesswork? No second guessing. The rule says sell at such a point and I sold. So right now I'm selling and the market is selling and I'm in already $130 profits. If I'm trading with 10 standard lot, I'm already in $130 profit. Why $5 profit has already been guaranteed. No obstruction. Okay, so this is how it is. Using simulated mode to show you how effective the Millionaire tree rules are. You can see that I sold following the rule. Whoa, so now I'm out with $5 profits. I'm out with $5 profit. So following the rule, I had to hold position until I was forced to be out. So I'm out with $5 profit, and that was it. Alright, so that's the only time you are allowed to leave with profit is when you are forced to leave. So I'm out with $5 profits. Like I told you, no loss, no loss. It was already guaranteed that I wasn't going to lose on this. So So, waiting for the next rule to confirm my entry. My next entry right now cannot be confirmed yet because There is still time. So I'm out already with $5 profit if I'm using one standard lot, or with $50 profit already booked if I'm using 10 standard lots. But the total profit that the entry gave before I was taken out was $130 profit on 10 standard lots, or $13 profit on one standard lot. So, but I'm out already with profit of $5, and you can see that the rules were right. I'm waiting for my next entry, and the rule that will apply based on the current based on the current status, the rule that will apply will also be 1, which means that following rule 1, I will be selling on the next candle. So following rule 1, I will be selling on the next candle. Alright, so that's how we go. That's how we trade with the Millionaire 3 rules. And the day is just beginning, and you can see the rules already playing out. And the rule seems to know the market better than your thinking can do. No technical analysis done, no use of indicators. Just following the Millionaire 3 rules, you can trade Boom 1000 index like a robot. Trade it confidently. So following the rule, I will be selling on the next candle, and that's rule 1. I'll be selling on the next candle following the rule. Alright, so you can see this trade is done in a simulated mode. So you don't say, okay, I'm seeing it play out before saying I will buy here or I'll sell here. I'm telling you what the rule states because I know the rule, and if you don't know how the rule is able to give me accurate entries, then you have to learn the rule by enrolling for the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough training course. You can find that on trade.matspacemall.com. space.matspacemall.com. So I sold the previous candle and you can see it sold fully, and there was no loss on that. I exited on $5 profits. So following rule 1, my next entry I will sell, and also following rule 2, my next entry I could sell. So depending on what happens by the time the entry is due, I will know exactly which rule applies, and so I'll be entering based on what the rule states. So if you knew this rule, you would trade blindly and trust the rule only. So the validity of the entry here, you can see, has been proven. The entry was meant to sell, and I sold, and I took $5 profits, while the total profit made was $13, but only 5 was booked, because the rule says I am not to exit unless forced to. And what happened there was I was forced to. So there is no time for sentimental bias. Entries are all based on the absolute rule. Entries are based on the absolute rule. So right now, I'm waiting for the confirmation of the next rule for entry, and right now the odds are in favor of rule 1. The odds are in favor of rule 1. Following the rule, I will sell on the next entry. So following the rule, I will sell on the next entry. Why I've already booked $50 profit if I'm trading with 10 standard lots, as well as would have booked $5 profit if I'm trading with 1 standard lot. Alright, so it's getting time for me to place my next entry, and all things being equal, I'm going to sell as soon as that entry is due. I'm going to sell. So getting ready to sell. Alright, so I've just placed an entry now. Sell, okay? I've placed an entry now to sell. So my entry price, new entry price is 12204. New entry price is 12204 and it's a sell. So watch it playing out. I've just used rule 1 now to sell. Haven't sold the previous time. I'm selling again here. I took $5 profits the previous time. So right now let's see what will play out. The rule does not allow me to think of fear or doubt or worry. I have to place a trade based on the absolute 3 rules, known as the Millionaire 3 rules, and you can learn about these rules and learn how to apply them when you enroll for the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course. You can find that on trade.matspacemall.com. So right now I've placed a new entry and it's a sell entry. Like I told you, the rule gave me the direction for my entry and I have to follow the rule, and I sold. So based on the rule, I'm only doing what the rule says. I'm not thinking, I'm not drawing any chart pattern or whatever you might call it. I'm just trading based on rules like any robot will do. So this is the easiest way to trade when you know the Millionaire 3 rules. So it doesn't matter what happens. All you know is that the rule says you should buy here, or the rule says you should sell here, and you buy or sell. So right now, rule 1 has given me a hint that I have to sell, and I sold. I don't have to question the veracity, effectiveness, authenticity of the rule. The rule is everything. The rule is absolute. I don't need to rely on any form of technical analysis or prediction or whatever. The rule is my guide. And you can also do the same when you learn the Millionaire 3 rules by enrolling for the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course, which you can find on trade.matspacemall.com. Alright, so you can see that trading live, I have to babysit the market and it's fun, okay? So if this is how to make the money, why not babysit the market and make the money? Be the nanny of the market and make the money. Yes, so that is what is required when trading the breakthrough trading strategy and applying the Millionaire 3 rules. You have to babysit the market. So this is full-time work right now. This is what pays you. The market waits for you to pay you. All you have to do is take a trade based on the rules. Know the rules and trade by the rules. So learn the 3 rules, absolute rules, Millionaire 3 rules, which you can learn only when you are enrolled for the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course. Enroll at trade.matspacemall.com. Trade.matspacemall.com. Enroll and learn the 3 rules. Alright, so let's see here. No loss yet. And in a couple of minutes, it will be decided whether or not this new entry will be a 0 loss entry or will be a lost entry, as the case may be. So in 1 minute's time, it will be final whether I could possibly still lose or not. So right now it's not determined whether I could lose or not. Well, in the next minute it will be determined. No loss yet, and the entry is already making $40 profits when trading on use of 10 standard lots. Already making $40 profits. The previous entry made total of $13 profit, but that's using one standard lot, or $130 profit. That's using 10 standard lots, but only $50 profit was booked because we were forced to exit on $5 profit. Okay, so it's right now time to determine whether or not I could still lose in this trade or not. It's time to determine whether I could still lose on this trade or not. Okay, so apparently I'm no longer losing on this trade. I'm no longer losing on this trade. By the time price gets to 12198, it will be finally decided that I won't be losing on this. I won't be losing again on this very trade. So let's see how it plays out. All right, it's there already. So right now I'm no longer going to lose no matter what happens. I'm no longer going to lose. So just as you can see, loss is no longer possible. The price has got to 12198 and I sold at 12204, following rule number 1 of the Millionaire tree rules. And everywhere I follow the rule has been my lights and has given me the entries. So learn the Millionaire tree rules by enrolling for the Boom 1000 Index training course. The breakthrough strategy is what you will learn in this training course. Enroll for it on trade.maspacemall.com. So if I am going to show you more and more and more of this, you will see that babysitting the market is full-time job. It's a business and you do it for yourself, trading with the breakthrough strategy for trading Boom 1000 Index like a robot. And you trade with confidence, no fear, no sentimental bias. You trade with confidence. So no loss so far, but I have $50 profit already booked, and right now I'm heading down for the next $50 profit to be booked or more. So but right now I can no longer lose on this trade. My profit is not yet ready, but loss already cancelled out, so no chance of losing again. Profit not yet booked, but loss already cancelled out. And the day is just young. I'm already in $50 profits and the day is just what? Young. So which other trading strategy gives you so much confidence in yourself while trading? Learn the Millionaire tree rules by enrolling for the Boom 1000 Index breakthrough training course. You can find that on trade.maspacemall.com. So I'm still holding the entry taken at price of 12204, and I told you before the entry time that I was going to sell, so I sold. Right now there is no longer chance of losing. Whatever happens, I won't be losing again, so I'm only ready and waiting for the total profit I will make. And right now the market is giving me over $70 profit trading with 10 standard lots, or $7 profit trading with 1 standard lot. All right, it's already $90 profits running, so I'm about to book my first $5 profits guarantee. So it's only guarantee, not exits. But one thing is already guaranteed, and that is that I will not be losing again on this very entry. Loss is no longer possible, so I'm only waiting for profits to be guaranteed. My first profit round to be guaranteed. Why already in profit by $90? I'm waiting to guarantee the first $50 from the $90. So I'm waiting to guarantee that first $50 from the $90 will already be saved. First $50 will already be saved. So it's almost there. All right, so welcome back. Now the trade is still running. Trade is still running, and I have already guaranteed the first $50 profits on this running trade. So right now I have guaranteed the first $50 profit on this running trade, while there is currently a total of $100 profits running on this trade, because I followed rule 1 of the Millionaire 3 rules to sell on the opening of that candle, and I sold just like the previous one that I sold, also following the rule. And I had already booked $50 profit, and now again I have booked another $50 profit guaranteed, but not yet taken out, but guaranteed. Why the trade is still running, so the total profit will be determined by how long it continues to run in my favor. All right, so this journey has ended for this candle, and I booked $50 profit guaranteed. $50 profit guaranteed on this, completed already, but I'm still holding position. My original sell position is still open and still running. Original sell position is still open and still running. So let me show you how it works here, because I'm following the rules. I'm still selling, and I've already reserved $50. $50 already reserved, and I'm still holding position. So learn the Millionaire 3 rules, and you too can make consistent profits, and each day in profits. You can make a minimum of $318 every day. That depends on how long you decide to babysit the markets with the Millionaire Tree rules. So I have had to spend this whole time here because this is a full-time job, of course. This is my business. So for you to also trade with the Millionaire Tree rules, be ready to give the market your time. Alright, so this entry running is already giving its own $13 profit, like the previous entry gave $13 profit, but $50 was booked on the previous entry, and also on this $50 profit has been guaranteed, not yet booked. So the total running profit is already 100 and yes, it's already $130, or just like the previous one, $130. So, want to know how these rules come about? Want to know how to apply the Millionaire Tree rules? Enroll now for the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course. You can find that on trade.mathspacemall.com. So you can see how efficient and reliable trading with the Millionaire Tree rules in Boom 1000 Index trading using the breakthrough trading strategy. You can see how effective it is. Alright, so profit is already accumulating, and in a moment from now I would have $100 profit guaranteed. In a moment from now I'll be having $100 profit guaranteed. Already $50 profit has been guaranteed on this running trade, while a total of $140 profit is running. $50 profit already guaranteed, and it's about time I extend my profit guarantee. Alright, so it's now time to guarantee $100 profits. Alright, so $100 profit has already been guaranteed on this trade running. So no matter what happens, I already have $100 profit guaranteed. $100 profit guaranteed. You can see in a couple of minutes I have already guaranteed $100 from this trade. So what are you waiting for? It's time for you to learn the Millionaire Tree rules. Enroll for the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course on trade.mathspacemall.com. Thank you. Live and showing you the power of the Millionaire Tree rules. You can see that the trade I took here, 12204, is still running, and so far how much profit was booked. Look down here, you see what happened here. Millionaire Tree rules, how much profit can you see there? 141 pips. This is $1,410 trading with 10 standard lots, or $141 trading with one standard lot. And all I had to do was to identify the rule that applies here. Okay, and I sold. So what do you see? You can see how effective the Millionaire tree rules are. And of course, I sold again here, and it's been profit all the way. So next time you hear that there is a rule for trading anything, all you have to do is learn. So right now with the Boom 1000 index breakthrough trading strategy, you can comfortably trade like a robot, following a set of rules that are absolute, known as the Millionaire tree rules. You know when each rule applies, and you trade with the rule and make so much profit. So right now, this is it, proven that the Millionaire tree rules works. So what are you waiting for? Enroll now to learn the Millionaire tree rules in the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course. You find it on trade.mathspacemall.com. trade.mathspacemall.com to enroll for the Boom 1000 Index Breakthrough Training course to learn the Millionaire tree rules. Welcome.